Okay, this is number 4 from the precise definition of a limit. And we're supposed to find out what this m would be, where m is this denominator. So we'd have the choice between epsilon over m would just be a number, or 1, as in choosing the delta. And given this setup, so this limit as x approaches 2, by the way, that 2 is our a, of x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x, this is our f of x, equals 4, that's our L. So what we have is the absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon, for the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta. And there are a couple ways to go about this, and I've seen some different approaches, and I think I've done it 2 different ways. I'm just going to go with the way that right now that I feel comfortable doing. And with the answer is 11, by the way. So I want to show you how we get there, because yours is probably going to be different than this. So we have our f of x, which is going to be x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus L, which is 4, is less than epsilon. And so again, this is, the first part is the f of x, and this part is the L. And what we have now is 4 terms, x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 4 is less than epsilon. And we can factor by grouping here. In fact, I kind of want to change colors. There we go. I'm going to group these together and then these together. You see where I'm going with this yet? Absolute value of x squared times x minus 2 plus 2 times x minus 2 is less than epsilon. And then we would have the absolute value of x minus 2 times x squared plus 2, in parentheses, then absolute value is less than epsilon. And what I want to point out here is that this second factor here, this is always positive. So now we can pull this out. We have x squared plus 2 times the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than epsilon. If I were to divide by this, because this is non-zero, we'd have the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than epsilon over x squared plus 2. And if you look here, that is one of the options for the delta. Delta could be epsilon over something or 1. Well, how can we express this something? Well, the way to look at this is the x we're talking about, it's around 2. So x would be, for the sake of this, it would be the 2 plus that 1 there as one of the options for delta, that kind of the tolerance we call it. So that's going to be 3. So x squared plus 2 would be 3 squared plus 2, 9 plus 2, which is 11. So the m would be 11, and that's where that comes from. I hope that helps.